Don't clog your pores. Safe for sensitive skin. Don't make you feel like icky and oily, like, oh, I can't wait to wash my face when I get home. And if you're over 50 and you're concerned about, you know, little naturally creases and things like that, and you don't want to worry about is it going to highlight them or not make you feel self-conscious, I got you. I got you. Watch the video, stay tuned. We're going to talk about the best cream blushes to answer all of that. Okay, y'all, here's the thing. As we know, you got the creams, you got the powders, you got all these different you got the gel blushes. I will say, once again, as a reminder, if you're joining with me for the first time to Journey with Jackie, I have problem, acne prone, oily prone skin and very sensitive skin. So everything that I use is really going to be good and okay if you experience any of those challenges that I currently have. So that's just that quick backdrop for anybody who is tuning in for the very first time. Oh, and if you're tuning in for the very first time too, okay, my channel is all about two things. I share with you my favorite things that I love to buy, basically that helps support my life in a way that gives a smile to my face. And so I love to share some of my favorites a couple times a month. And then on the flip side, the other side that I share with you is I talk about real estate and home remodeling and design. That is the flip side. So those are two different type of videos that I upload for you. So this one is once again about the blushes. Okay, so here we go. I have narrowed them down to 8. So if you haven't watched it already, I posted last week the perfect sheer foundations that I use, right? So that is the base. But before I even put that on, honestly, here's the 2 primers that I use. The one that I've been using most of the time is Too Faced, the one by Too Faced, and the one I've recently switched to is the one by Victoria Beckam. So instead of using highlighter and things like that, I use like a bronzing glow on my cheeks first, and then I just use a tad bit of color. So the 2 bronzing glows that I use on my cheek, I just take a little dab of it, take my big foundation brush, and I put a little bit like on my whole cheek and my cheekbones as if I was using a highlighter, but I'm not. I'm using more of a hydrating bronze. That's the best way to describe it. A hydrating bronze glow instead of a highlighter look, because it kind of gives you like more of a dewy look. So that's exactly how I would describe this. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to show you. It's very like on, and there it looks dark, but when you put it on, see, it's like super sheer. Like it really just goes away. It just gives you more like a hydrating finish, right? So that is the one. So I either use this, which is the majority of the time. And another one that I use a lot is the line by Bobbi Brown herself, and it's called Jones Road. And so this is, she calls it the Miracle Balm, and there's like, I don't know, a good amount of variety shades. So sometimes, you know, she created it as you can use like a bronze glow, which I'm going to show you. And then you can use it as a blush color itself. So you really can use this in multiple ways. I definitely recommend you watching the video that she created, but it's called the Miracle Balm. I'll list the color below, but how I use it, once again, it's really the foundation of my cheekbones before I put on a color. But let me show you how it looks darker in there, but it's not. It's super sheer. All the colors are really sheer. I mean, really, it just goes away. You don't even really see it. But so yeah, so definitely use that. It'll just give you more, like I said, like a little, like a natural, hydrated, dewy look without being too dewy. And doesn't feel like oily or anything. Neither one of the 2 highlighters that I just shared with you, neither are like oily or make you feel like you have something on the face. You really won't even slow down, Jackie. You really won't even feel like you have anything on your cheeks. Okay, so now start with one of those 2, right? Keep it simple. Now, here are the color brands that I use. I don't know if I have a favorite go-to, but I'll just pick them randomly. Okay, let me start with this one. This is my most recent one. I love this a lot. I got this when I was in Saks. in New York not too long ago. And it's by the stylist that live in London called Trinny of London. Some of you may watch her YouTube channel, but yeah, Trinity of London. And so this color is called Rheem. Oh, and I wasn't sure at first when I bought it, but I will tell you, this has probably been my favorite because lots of times I'll wear several colors on my cheeks at one time, but this seems to be like a really good base color. And I had this on my cheek earlier today, but it probably went away, but I'm just gonna put a little bit on, kind of give you an idea. Can you see that? Try to make it even here now. Let's see. Did I get it even, y'all? I don't want to be looking crazy while I'm talking to you the rest of the video. All right, wait, let me see. Okay, I'm back. I did pretty good. I just put a little bit more over there. Okay, so anyway, so you can see this is the color that I have on Rheem. I love this a lot, so much so that next time I do go to the city, I will, I'm going to try more colors because I do like the texture, consistency. It's like so, it's truly like a, I'm going to say it's more like a powder cream. Totally goes down matte. Not shiny, not dewy, because remember, I'm going to have on something underneath. It's the dewy, and I'm putting this on top, but I really like the texture of this a lot. And I've been wearing it now for a couple of weeks, and I have not noticed any irritation, nothing. There's no smell. Nope, no smell. We are good. Definitely check that one out. Okay, so another go-to one is, you know, we got to have one by our girl Fenty, a rose latte. And so this is what this one looks like. Goes on like a cream, finishes like a powder. So that's the cool thing. And it doesn't take, and another good thing is, you guys, the ones that I'm sharing, you don't have to do a whole lot of blending. You can actually do your finger. You can use a little blush brush that's made for cream blushes. And I'm gonna go grab the one that I use because I don't remember the brand of it is, but you can use any cream blush brushes that you want, but I'll just share you with the brand that I have. But anyway, so I like this one a lot, and you guys know, and I'm being honest with you because sometimes, you know, from my experience, sometimes these cream blushes you got to put on a lot. Some of them, they change colors, they oxidize, and they may change a little bit. Some get like too shiny, oily looking, then it feels like icky all over your face. You're like, ugh. Can you imagine sometimes, you know, sometimes we wear the wrong product on our face and all we could think about is, I cannot wait to get home and wash my freaking face. You will not say that about any of these blushes that I have for you. So I want to point that out too. All right, so another one that I love, the brand is called Milk. And you're probably wondering, dag, those things are tiny. Yes, they are tiny, because if I can buy something in a travel size, I will. Number one, is cheaper. And number two, I don't really go through anything that much to warrant anything bigger. So if they have travel size, I'm buying it. So the two colors that I got, I'll list the colors below. But one is more of a rose color and one is more of a, like a bronzy color. But sometimes I'll actually use both of these at one time because they're super sheer. I will say, out of the ones that I'm sharing with you, believe it or not, these are the sheerest. Like sometimes I do feel like if I'm looking for like color and don't want to put on a lot of cream blush, then definitely use the Milk because they are super, super sheer. Like sometimes I'll have to put them on like 2 times, you know, or I'm about to like leave and I'll look in the mirror, I'm like, I don't see anything. That's how sheer they are. Also, don't feel that when you're looking at these colors as a cream, you're gonna be like, oh my God, that looks too much or that's too light. I'm telling you, do not do that. I'm gonna show you a product that I thought the same thing until a makeup artist forced me sort of like to buy it, and now I use it all the time. So don't go by this, what you see. It's gonna go on super sheer no matter what color that you put on. So Milk is another brand. All right, another brand that I use a lot is by Rare Beauty, Selena, and I'll list the color below. But this is like more of a orangey color. Super pretty though. Super, super pretty. Oh my God, look at that. It's like a orangey brick red. But once again, see? It's so sheer. So this one gives you some color and it dries down really nice. So that one is by Selena. And then there's 3 more that I want to share with you. This one is a fairly new one that I bought and I've been wearing a lot lately. Once again, don't be afraid. Mix them, y'all. Mix them, mix them, mix them, mix them. You know, start off with your little highlighter, stick whatever one you're going to use, right? And then take 2 or 3 and just put them on your cheek. Take your little blender brush, a sponge, and just kind of dap them and then blend them all together. It's okay. That's the great thing also about creams versus powders. So the next one that I've been using a lot, this is like more of like a flesh tone with a little hint of something by Victoria Beckam. So that's this one. I'll link the color below because I cannot see what it is. I can't see this, y'all. But anyway, let me just show you once again how sheer that is. Ooh, isn't that pretty? It's like a pinky, I don't know. It's like a pinky mauve. It's like a pinky taupe. But once again, look, it just really goes away. So if you're like my complexion and you're looking for like something super, super natural, but like just a little something, then definitely try this color by Victoria Beckam. All right, 2 more. This one I say is the daggone oldie but goodie. Now this one I will say, it really is a powder when you go to buy it, but it goes on like a cream in my opinion. It is so old, y'all. I've been using this for so long. I absolutely love it. So much that I thought this was cream. When I bought this many years ago, I really thought it was a cream until I went to go buy more of them in other colors. And then the lady was like, it's a powder. I'm like, it is? Because it does. It goes on so smooth. So I am bringing this up to your attention just because of how smooth that it goes on. And it is by Nars. And I'm going to link it below because it came as a duo. It came with the bronze color, and then that is the color. It's one of the orgasm colors, and it goes on like a really nice mauve, pinky mauve. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, it just feels so smooth, y'all. It is absolutely stunning. See that? I love this so much. I actually oh, I didn't mention that. Oh, that's the other benefit. The other benefit to using cream blushes is you can use them on your eyes. So lots of times I'm doing something quick. I would do my cheeks. I would take my finger and then dab some on my eyelid, put on some mascara, and I'm out the door. And that's the other reason why I did love this this Nars one, because I definitely did that. I would do my cheeks, I would put it on my lid, do a little crease color, mascara, and then I was done. And I love this color. I really, really do. So I would imagine the color is still available because it's one of the orgasm colors, but I'm gonna look it up for you guys. So yes, that is the other benefit. Okay, now my holy grail one that I use all the time, all year long, summer or winter, it doesn't matter. It is by Westman Atelier. So this is my favorite. This is my number 1. I should have did a drum roll. I should have done from like 8 to number 1. So now we're going to number 1. My number 1 is called Poppet by Westman Atelier. And this is it. It is a bright pink. And normally, you know, I'll go for like tones like that, and you know, these typically, right? So when I was in the store the one day looking at the brand, I was looking at, I know what it was, I went to buy the highlighter stick, or the highlight stick, is the same brand. I bought that. I loved it. She helped me with the color. Loved it. So then I was looking at the more safe cream blushes, and then she was like, I really want you to try this one. And I'm like, little too bright for me. I'm like, you know, and I hate wasting money. How many of us are like that? You know, you're like, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm not gonna buy it. It's just gonna sit in my closet. I'm not wasting money. I hate I hate wasting $5, you guys. I just don't like it. I will return something for $5. I hate wasted money. So I didn't want to waste money. So I said, I'm not going to wear it. It's too bright. I know I'm not going to reach for it. She's like, just try it on for me. I was like, all right, fine. I try it on. And I was like, oh. It's like, oh, it's not as bright as I thought. It just kind of gives you that little hint of something, because once again, it's super sheer. That's why I said to you earlier, don't go by what you are looking at in the tube like that, because it might throw you off. Definitely try them on. That is how I learned that lesson. So now when I see something bright, I just try it on just to make sure it doesn't look like ashy or, you know, too yellow for my skin complexion or something like that. But I don't shy away because of being scared of the color. Because she taught me a very valuable lesson with this color. And these are my favorite cream blushes. So y'all know what I like to say. If I can save you time, heartache, and money, that is really what my channel is about. And that is my passion. I just love to help people. And when I find something that I'm so excited about, I just want to tell everybody. Have you subscribed or liked as of yet? So that way you don't miss my next one that I load for you guys next week. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe right now. And leave any comments below too. If there was one that you loved the most, and if I can answer any questions, do not hesitate to leave the questions below, because I would love to leave them. And follow me too on Instagram and Facebook as well, when I post weekly posts about real estate updates and tips and tricks and all those wonderful things too. I would love for you to continue to take that journey with me over on my Instagram and Facebook as well. So I love you guys. Thank you. And I will see you really soon. Love you. See ya.